Here's a bonus strategy that I thought would be worth outlining. And I touched on this a tad bit in the last lecture talking about pricing strategies. One way that you can almost guarantee yourself bookings is what I call the hotel strategy. Go and look at the hotel space around you. And this is especially true in markets that don't have a lot of Airbnbs. You can do the same exact thing you did with Airbnb when you're scoping out the area. You can do that with Priceline.com, Orbitz, or Expedia. They all do the map, and they show the map of what it costs to stay at a hotel around you, and then in general what the price range is. Don't look for hotels that have Olympic-sized swimming pools or offer large amenity sets. Look for the standard what a Holiday Inn goes for, something in the middle like a Marriott or whatever. You don't necessarily have to compare yourself to a Motel 6. It makes more sense to look for something that's mid-range. This almost works without fail, that if you have a 1-bedroom or even a 2-bedroom, look at the hotel price, make the calculation in your head, and then just offer roughly the same or more, and then list your price at the same or less. Typically what happens is when people are coming in, there's a large contingent of people, and I've got this information based off speaking to a lot of my guests, that look for hotels first, and when they don't like the prices, look for Airbnbs, or they at least do both searches before they book on Airbnb. So if they're coming in and they're looking for a hotel, they'll see the hotel and say it's $100 a night, and then they look at your space and it's slightly better, and it's $80 a night. That's kind of an automatic win, unless they're fly-by-night, someone who just came in, wanted to just find a place to crash and leave, because Airbnb is not typically great for that. We'll talk a little bit more about how you should probably use the instant book strategy in general, but this couples with this strategy that if you want to compare yourself to a hotel, you'll probably want to be doing the instant book. We'll talk about instant book later. If you don't know what that is, don't worry. We're going to cover it. Strategy number 4 would be pick a hotel, offer what they offer, and undercut the hotel. They get so many people coming to them. Those people are very price sensitive, and more likely than not, if they're coming for more than a day or two and they've thought about this at least a week in advance, they're going to look on both systems. That is more and more common nowadays. And if you don't have a 1-bedroom and it doesn't make the immediate conversion to 1-bedroom costs $150, so I can offer mine at $135. Say you have a 2-bedroom. Now think about a group of 2 people who don't want to stay in the same room, or a group of 4 and they don't obviously want to stay in the same room. What are they going to pay? They're going to double it. They're going to pay $300 if it's $150, or $200 if each one's $100. So you have a 2-bedroom, so beat that second price. Offer below $300 or below $200. Try to make your property as obvious of a choice as possible, and keep in mind that people use hotels as a baseline when they make these decisions.